Swole here, and yeah, this is probably like vlog 1, which is more of a just kind of like a small little ranting kind of video, I guess. But first and foremost, right, this is gonna have like 4 components, I guess. So it's gonna be why I even posted the lifting. It's gonna be about titles, lore, and then Vagabond. Maybe it's not that much of a rant, but who knows, right? Anyways, yeah, so to start it off, the reason why I did that is it's kind of like, the thing is, I created an Instagram account like 2 years ago. I was like, oh, I'll be Swole Rider, because I had this other account called Swole Gamers, and I was just kind of keeping with that trend, you know, and I was like, oh, yeah, let's start this thing, right? Let's start writing. And yeah, and that just kind of happened. But in the last, I've kind of been off my game for a little bit now. Like, I'm gonna say like the last like few months, I haven't really like done any training whatsoever. Haven't done any fencing, haven't done any volleyball. It's kind of been deteriorating because of like a new work environment, things like that, right? Trying to adjust, trying to get ahead, and just a lot of life things going down like anyone else. But yeah, but the thing is, that was my first time doing like 225 after at least like 3 to 4 months, because I jacked this up in like volleyball, and so it's been like kind of torn for a very long time, the rotator cuff. But the thing is, and it's not a crazy tear either, it's just a minor tear, but it does suck. And I was kind of scared. I wouldn't be able to hit 225, but I did, so I think we're back in the game, maybe. I lifted yesterday too. When I recorded that was Saturday and it was snowing. This portion right now is currently Monday, right after work. This is why I work in a professional environment and I wear a hat. No, but yeah. So yeah, so we're kind of getting back into it. So I'm kind of excited about that, and you know, I will fulfill the name Swole Rider a little bit more adequately in the future. But yeah, so number 2, titles. I've done like a lot of writing, not that much editing, a lot of writing, and the thing is, I still can't figure out a name for the series. And you know, gotta understand, everything and anything has been done by everyone, and so if it fits, it sits, right? And there's someone else's, maybe like you won't have like Gaunt's Ghost, But I bet you, like, Descent of Angels has been done. Fallen Angels, you gonna tell me that has not been done? Right? All these things. Piranha, Dreamland. Well, maybe that's a weird combination, but yeah. And I gotta realize, yes, I can use a name that has been used by other authors. You know, I just wanted to be as genuine as possible. But the thing is, it's not like I'm gonna use Lord of the Swords or something or like Game of Swords, or I'm not gonna do something like that. But you know, there's probably a chance that like whatever title I come up with for the series, for any of the thing I write, might just sound like it's coming from someone else, and I'm just gonna have to contend with that. But yeah. Anyways, so now we're on to 3, right? So for 3, oh man, maybe I've been lacking on my lore videos, but I'm not quite sure how I want to frame things up. I want to start with like a good foundation, right, and slowly build the castle up. You know, building little towers of the characters, building little guards of like, you know, the characters' likes. Well, that stuff is not the problem. The problem is, I just got to figure out how I'm going to format it better. Probably should just start with the world itself, right? But yeah, but I mean, if you have any tips, any tricks, any videos, maybe check out. Probably some of the stuff you'll refer is like stuff I've watched religiously in the past, anyways. But the thing, so yeah. I'm open to suggestions. If you got any suggestions, by all means, please leave them in the comments. Because yeah, I've gone through like 1,000 videos of like Warhammer lore, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, not Star Trek, StarCraft, yeah, things like that, right? Dark Souls. But you know, I'm always up to suggestions. And the thing is, also, if you're like rewatching something, sometimes it's a little different the second time around. But yeah, so yeah, help me build this foundation, please. And on the 4th thing, this is just, it's too addicting. I have to force myself not to read it, because I can't just go spend another like, how much were you? I can't go spend like another like, I don't know, $30, $36 on these things if I'm gonna go through a whole one in a night. I had to force myself to go through this like over a period of a week, which was nearly impossible. But yeah, when I like something, I will overconsume it, because anything, how do I want to frame this? Anything worth doing is worth overdoing, in my book, apparently, whenever I do something that I'm like highly interested in. Because if I'm not interested in it, I will refuse to do it unless I am forced. But yeah. Yeah, so that kind of concludes this. 1, trying to actually be a Swole writer. 2, I already forgot, aka the titles. But yeah, titles. 3, help me build that foundation. I'm gonna have to look up some videos, and there's probably some good ones that's just not showing up for me. 4, Miyamoto Musashi over there. But yeah. Anyways, thank you for tuning in for this lovely little rant. Mata ne.